Hello everyone and welcome once more to my channel. Okay, so this week I'm coming up with another random ass topic. I am sorry if you expected something different from me. I tend to switch it up every week because it seems like I don't have a passion and I don't take things seriously. But here I am today. I'm gonna be talking about sleeping habits and I will be sharing with you my night routine, which I have to say it was a mess to film, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I was inspired by a book I have been reading lately called Kaizen, the Japanese method for transforming habits one small step at a time. The whole concept for the book is guiding you through this Japanese method called kaizen, which is a philosophy that revolves around making short incremental changes in all areas of your life. I'm really enjoying it. I have to say it's really simple though. Overall, it's a nice guide to get all your shit together and I was sold. I'm gonna start walking you through my night routine and then I will be explaining each step and the reason why I do it, which I think it's important, and I hope I can inspire you to make some kind of change to your routine. I feel like I'm now confident enough to share this with you. It's been a lot of trial and error and this is the routine that works for me. My main goal at the end of the day, and as everybody else's I guess, it's to unwind and quiet my anxious mind. Even though I am a night person, I tend to start the day off with a little bit more energy and passion and motivation, and at the end of the day I tend to be a train wreck, especially with the lockdown. So yes, I try to unwind and quiet my mind, and that's the reason why I have placed specific rituals that help me to achieve that. Night rituals. Okay, so I'd say my actual nighttime routine starts after dinner. I usually have dinner at 6 and after that I change to my loungewear. I basically put on really comfy clothes that signal my brain that it's time to unwind. I recently got myself this pair of black satin pajamas, which are like silk but not as expensive. You have to be careful though because they stain, but I love the feeling on my skin and it's so soothing. It makes me feel like I belong to my action neighborhood. After I change to my loungewear, which I have just realized is a fancy way of saying pajamas, I do some light work until 8:30. By light work I mean something that makes me feel productive but definitely doesn't require a lot of brain power because we're running out of that. In my case, for example, it looks like learning a language. I study Japanese, I do some cleaning, I organize my week, I draw. I think you guys get the gist. Also around this time I try to disconnect my phone. I try to answer to the last texts of the day, and the only reason why I keep my phone on is because of a later step that I will be talking about. The next step is doing my skincare routine. I normally do it in the bathroom, but because the lighting is horrible and for the sake of this video I decided to film the clips in my room. My skincare routine hasn't truly changed that much compared to the one that I have uploaded to the channel, but if you guys want to watch an updated skincare routine on my channel, please let me know. I recently got this neck cream, obviously for the neck, because especially in lockdown I have started to see those horrible necklines and they are accentuating and I just want to stop that from happening because hi, I'm 21 and it's still too soon to get wrinkles on my neck. Thank you very much. If I can skip that, I would. Normally, doing my skincare routine already puts me in a calmer space of mind. I feel like I'm pampering myself with all of these products. I play some music and it's some me time. And then comes one of the most important parts of my night ritual, which is the self-reflection part. I do two different things that I alternate between days. The first one is doing a part of a self-help / self-growth online workshop. It sounds confusing, but basically I'm signed up to this platform called TVM, To Be Magnetic, created by a marvelous woman called Lacey Phillips, and they have a bunch of different workshops in their website about psychology, self-worth, energetics. It's a little bit spiritual, but definitely it helps you to raise your awareness and basically better your life. I honestly could be talking about all of this for ages. I may film a video about this in the future. So I either do the online workshop with my computer. I am lucky enough that my monitor has a setting that removes blue light, which if you don't know, it wakes your brain up and you don't want that. Or every other day I journal. It's not the first time I talk about this on my channel. I feel there's a lot of benefits to journaling. It's cheap, it doesn't take a lot of time, and on top of that it makes you feel so much better. It's like putting everything that you have on your brain on paper and you're able to witness it as if you were a third person. At least for me, I feel like it gives me a lot of perspective on the current issues of my life, and it also gives me clarity, which I highly appreciate. The magic of it, I guess, is that you can do it on your own. You only need a pen and a paper, and I honestly recommend it to everybody, especially if you are an overthinker, which I am. The way that I do it, so then I don't spend ages. I like to have a sort of limit so then I don't keep on writing. I write one single page every night on this cheap Moji notebook, which I honestly recommend because it's quite good. It's less than £1 and I feel like for me it's the perfect size. It's like an A5, I believe. Following the beautiful self-reflection moment, I meditate. Again, something that I have already discussed on my channel and an activity that I love with all my heart. I started meditating when I was younger. I think I was 14 or 15 or something like that, and I did it on and off for a couple of years, but last year I started to do it every day consistently, and it's a part of my routine now. I don't even think about it anymore. I normally spend 10-20 minutes. I lay on bed, I either set a timer and play relaxing music, or if I'm feeling like it, I do a guided meditation. I will be sharing my favorite resources in the description box below. I'm sorry about the lighting, it's changing all the time, but as I was saying, for me meditating is one of my favorite moments of the whole day. It doesn't matter in which mental state I am, I know for sure that when I'm done I will feel better, and that's a great thing to know and a great thing to feel. After meditating, and if I have some time, I read. I feel like I don't have to explain why reading is good for you and why is it good to do it before you go to bed, so that's that. And right before I go to sleep, I apply some lip balm, I apply my lash serum, which is still not working, I'm waiting for the results. And after that, I apply some hand cream and I'm off to sleep. Now I'm gonna give you some tips and I'm gonna start with environment. The most important thing that you can do regarding this aspect is creating the calmest atmosphere that you can. Some ideas may look like setting a timer for 5 minutes and decluttering your room, turning off all the screens, having clean bed sheets. You guys have to clean your bed sheets. Also, if you want to have a more sensorial experience, you can use something like a pillow spray. I have one, smells amazing, it's natural and really helps me to get into the mood. And at last, don't underestimate this because I used to do it and I slept horribly and then I wondered why I have been sleeping so bad. If there's a minimal amount of light coming in that may disrupt your sleep cycle, you can make sure to get an eye mask, blackout curtains, whatever you can do to create a dark environment. And temperature wise, even if it's cold, try to open your window for a couple of minutes before you go to bed. At least for me, it makes all the difference, and it's normally recommended to have a coldish environment, so try it. Finally, I'm gonna be addressing some rituals that you can incorporate into your routine so then you can wake up feeling fresh, glowy, and hoey. First, why don't you try out a communication blackout? Try not to use your phone, try not to contact people, just disappear and try to feel like you're the last person standing on the face of the planet. Next, you can do a brain dump. That may look like journaling, recording a voice note, telling your phone how you feel, all your worries, all of that. Your phone is not gonna tell anybody, or even writing down a to-do list with all the stuff that is worrying you and that you can do the following day. At last, I think this is the one single thing from this video that I would like you to try out or to incorporate into your routine, and that is meditating or doing breathing exercises. Try it out for a week, see how it goes, and if it's not for you, then you can stop doing it. My advice for you is to push yourself a little bit in the beginning, because most probably you'll feel like you're not good at it, and that's, you know, the initial stage of like, oh my god, I cannot clear my mind, what's going on, you know? And if you can get past that, then wonderful. Okay, this is all for today. I am sorry if I bored you again with a wellness topic. I just find them so fascinating and maybe I'm sharing common knowledge. I don't know. Also, I feel like the lighting in this video has been horrible. I have to come up with a setup ASAP. As always, please remember to subscribe so then you don't miss any of my marvelous content, and to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at JeanEst. I'll see you guys next week with a new one, and bye!